So I'm going to be going through the California Indian Research Paper project so that you won't be too anxious about it. And my hope in making this video is to make things very clear for each of you and again, to reduce your anxiety. It really is not as bad as you may think. So the first thing you need to do is to know that it's due on March 29th, 2019, and if you happen to be watching this on a different year, please write down the correct due date. But for 2019, it's due on March 29th. And also note that this is not a book report project, so you may set aside your book report project packet for another time. This is something completely different. It's a research paper and a dwelling model project. So let me let you know that the first thing that you and your student needs to do is to decide on which California Indian tribe that your child wants to study. So please make sure that it's a California tribe and not another tribe. So after you decide which California Indian tribe your child wants to study, go to the library and find books on the tribe, and this is where you may end up changing your mind. Obviously, if you can't find any books on it, then you might want to find another one. Or if you can't find any books and you still want to study the tribe, then you may just go to the internet and find as much information as you can on a kid-friendly website. Now, as always, remember that your student cannot be on the internet by himself or herself. You will need to be there to monitor whenever they're searching for information. And there is no limit on the number of books or internet articles that they find. Use whatever it takes to find the answers for this research paper. And I'm going to be showing you in just a couple minutes about the note-taking guide. And I think when you see the note-taking guide, you'll start to see that this research paper is not going to be as bad as you may think. So let me just go ahead and read to you number 4. After answering the questions, rewrite the answers in paragraph form on a loose leaf paper. And as always, they will indent, skip lines, and do not use the back of the papers. Always use third person for all of the paragraphs except for the last one. And I'll show you that the last paragraph is going to be an opinion paragraph, so you'll be using I, me, my, etc. Number 5, before you return your library books or log out of your internet research, be sure to write down all of the sources for your bibliography page. And for books, all you need to do is write down the title and the author. And for the internet article, just write down the website address. Number 6, turn in all of the required papers in some sort of a folder. It doesn't matter what kind, just any binder or folder, so that it looks nice and organized. And number 7 is make a 3D model of the tribe's dwelling, which is the home. You may use any materials you wish. It could be clay, paper, cardboard, fabric, sticks, tissue, etc. And you may work with your parents on this. I'm talking to the students right now, but be sure that you're doing most of the work. So, of course, you'll need mom and dad's help if you're going to be using hot glue, or, if you need to cut wood or whatever you end up doing, you can recruit an adult's help. And the size, it just, you can just make it any size you want to, but you have to be able to carry it easily by yourself. I recommend a sturdy foam board, and make sure you label it with your name, the name of your tribe, and the name of the dwelling. So I will show you the rubric in a second. So turning to the note-taking guide, this is what you're going to be using, students, to write down all of the answers to the questions that I'll be giving you. So this is what I mean by, the research paper being pretty easy. All you're doing, literally, I'm telling you how to do this. Like, this is, you indent, and then this is for paragraph number 1. What is the name of the tribe? And you answer that question. Does the tribe's name have a meaning? If so, you answer that one. Where did they live in California? How long ago? So on and so forth. So you're literally just answering questions. And as you go to the next paragraph, you'll see, you indent, paragraph number 2. These are questions about what were their houses called? What did they look like? What was used to build them? What did they eat? And what did the people in that tribe wear? So that's paragraph number 2. And then indent again, paragraph number 3. And this is where you will answer some questions about if the tribe had any type of, if they were known for a special type of art. Did they have ceremonies or celebrations? Choose just one theme to talk about. And do they believe in different gods or have a religion? And just tell about one thing. So you're starting to see, I hope, how easy this will be. You're just gathering information. And paragraph number 4, this is your opinion paragraph. This is the only place where you can use first person. So the question is, would you enjoy living with this tribe? Give 3 good reasons for your answer. So you would, talk about why you would enjoy living with the tribe. So that's your paper. And after you take all these notes, like I said on the first page, instruction number 4, make sure you rewrite all of the answers in paragraph form on loose leaf paper. And you can type. You just have to be the student has to be the one to type it. Parents cannot type it for you. All right, let me go to the rubric. So after you're done with everything, you'll just go through and check off everything you've done. Yes, I've done this. Oops, I wrote my answers in paragraph form by indenting the first line. Did I skip lines? And did I write in the front of my line paper? Etc., etc. So you just read through everything and make sure you can check everything off. And then the bibliography page, because this is only a 3rd grade research paper, we're not expecting the kids to do a full bibliography, so it's literally just writing this information for books and just writing the website address for internet articles. And again, it doesn't matter how many you have of either. And then finally, the last page shows you just a sample paragraphs, I guess. And so you'll see that this is right here is paragraph number 1 from the note-taking page, paragraph number 2, paragraph number 3, and then the opinion paragraph number 4. So that's kind of what it'll look like. So you guys can read that together. It's about the Johnstonahawk tribe. And please read all of the reminders in order to get a really good grade on your paper. And finally, at the very end, this is what you want to fill in before you do your oral presentation. And use this paper, use this page for speaking for 2 minutes. Okay, so you'll just be filling out this information and you can present the information in front of the class. So that's, those are the explanation pages. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me And I will also send you a link to some photos from past years of all of the dwelling that the kids and their parents have created together. So I'll send you a link so you can see samples of California Indian houses that they've created. So have fun. I'm here for you. And that's the explanation for the California Indian research paper.